Hi there, everyone. Mr. Saven, McCarver Scholars Team Lead and Support Member, and we are back with part 3 of A Bad Case of Stripes. Alright, we left off, and there's a surprise visitor at the door. Let's get started. At that moment, Mr. Cream heard a quiet little knock on the front door. He opened it, and an old woman who was just as plump and sweet as a strawberry. "Excuse me," she said brightly, "but I think I can help." She went into Camilla's room and looked around. "My goodness," she said with a shake of her head. "What we have here is a bad case of stripes. One of the worst I've ever seen." She pulled out a container of small green beans from her bag. "Here," she said. "These might do the trick." "Are those magic beans?" asked Miss Cream. "Oh my, no," replied the kind old woman. "There's no such thing. These are just plain old lima beans. I bet you like some, wouldn't you?" she asked Camilla. Camilla wanted a big, heaping plateful of lima beans, more than just about anything, but she was still afraid to admit it. "Yuck," she said. "No one likes lima beans, especially me." "Oh dear," the old woman said sadly. "I guess I was wrong about you." She put the beans back in her bag and started towards the door. Camilla watched the old woman walk away. Those beans would taste so good, and being laughed at for eating them was nothing compared to what she had been going through. She finally couldn't stand it. "Wait," she cried. "The truth is, I really love those lima beans." "I thought so," the old woman said with a smile. She took a handful of beans and popped them into Camilla's mouth. "Mmm," said Camilla. She loves lima beans. Suddenly, the branches, feathers, squiggly tails all began to disappear. Then the whole room swirled around. When it stopped, there stood Camilla, and everything was back to normal. "I'm cured," she shouted. "Yes," said the old woman. "I knew the real you was in there somewhere." She patted Camilla on the head. Then she went outside and vanished into the crowd. Camilla's back. Afterward, Camilla wasn't quite the same. Some of the kids at school said she was weird. She didn't care one bit. She ate all the lima beans she wanted, and she never even had a touch of stripes again. The end. Alright, let's get started on our vocabulary words. Our very first one would be contagious. This is when the principal called home to the parents and said that the other parents thought Camilla's stripes would be contagious. Contagious means to be able to be passed on from one person to another. Now, these next 4 words, they are going to be the different types of doctors that came and visited Camilla. The first one is an herbalist. An herbalist is a person who uses herbs or plants to treat or cure illnesses, like essential oils or anything like that would help someone feel like naturally healthier. A guru is a spirit guide or a teacher. Another one is a medicine man. A medicine man is a person in a Native American culture who is believed to have magic healing powers. And our last vocabulary word is going to be sprouted. So sprouted is a word that they used to describe when Camilla was developing little fungus balls and squiggly bacteria tails. They said she was sprouting tails. To sprout means to grow or develop. So Camilla was developing squiggly little tails. Alright, and I think that about wraps up our vocabulary and our definitions. I would love to hear what you guys have to think, what you guys think about the video. And if you have any recommendations for other books that you would like to hear, you can also contact us with that. Or if any vocabulary words that you did not know but would like to know, I would be more than glad to help discuss those with you guys. Alright, and thank you for joining us with our read alouds. I hope you will join us again with our next one. Have a great day. Bye.